This police department is your police department. We have a historic culture of crime in this city. It's a challenge, but we're dealing with it.
When you think about the police force in any city, there are always going to be challenges.
Mother is a police officer. She loves to help other people out.
There's not enough manpower, and we need more of it.
We're working with a department that's about 400 members smaller than it was back in 2010.
Bringing in more recruits and more police officers is definitely the first step to deterring some of the crime.
The relationship between the New Orleans Police Department and the members of the New Orleans Police and Justice Foundation is an absolute marriage made in heaven. They have been really integral in helping us recruit, hire, and train.
The Role Foundation, for me, for an out-of-state applicant, is kind of like that hand that reaches across and grabs you to bring you to the other side.
There are a lot of people who would not be here today because they made it possible. If there was a hurdle in your way, they found a way to get you over the hurdle.
When we first got here, we were all strangers. Now we're a family.
The Justice Foundation in general is ultimately the reason why I am sitting here today.
We're looking for the best and the brightest, but so is everyone else. We are a department that's on the rise, a city that's on the rise. We're proud to say right now we're trending down in a number of violent crime categories.
I think the New Orleans Police and Justice Foundation plays a critical role in getting citizens and businesses to cooperate through the Safe Cam program.
Where citizens could have cameras on their homes or businesses outward facing that are tapped into what's called the real-time crime center. And the value of that is we can now see what we now cannot see.
The technicians that are behind these cameras, if they see a crime or if a crime is reported, they could potentially see that crime on the camera and help ground officers figure out what's going on and make our jobs a lot easier by locating those suspects or helping those victims.
The New Orleans Police Department and the men and women of our department do an absolutely phenomenal job dealing with the citizens' concerns, fighting crime, deterring crime, displacing crime, apprehending criminals, engaging with our community to make sure that they're safe, that they feel safe.
There's a lot they do to help victims and people that are really having some of the worst moments of their life. Those guys are there and probably the first people they deal with. I've had a few different personal experiences with the New Orleans Police Department. One of the most impactful was when my father died. As you can imagine, that's a really tough night to kind of walk into. And NOPD were some of the first people on the scene, helped me get through a really rough time, has really kind of shaped the way that I view NOPD.
The New Orleans Police and Justice Foundation has been and continues to be a great partner to the police department to give us the things that we sometimes cannot get through government. We need help, we always do, we always will.
I like everybody to think about what they can do. Everybody's capacity is different. You know, maybe for some people it's cutting a check to donate. For other people it might be recruiting their friends and family members to volunteer. For somebody else it might be like I started, picking up a phone to call police recruits and encourage them to keep the process going. But I think within all of us there's some capacity to give back to the city.
Just know that your help goes a very long way.
If you have a heart for the men and women who serve and protect you every day and who stay up all night so all of us can sleep well at night, joining this New Orleans Police and Justice Foundation, becoming a partner with them, it is the absolute best way to help your city. And it is the best way to become part of a solution to help us solve the problems.